Hey, welcome back to SIP School. I'm Al Cobb, and I'm here with Jonathan of Suston. And Jonathan, back down from Minnesota, thanks again for joining us.
Yeah, thanks for having me here.
All right, so what I'd like to talk about is the products that you offer with the SIPSEAL branded name on it, which basically are designed for the SIP industry as it relates to a construction adhesive. And you have three different specific types, correct?
That's correct.
And what are those three?
Well, we have our joint sealant, we have our adhesive sealant, and we have a fast cure adhesive.
All right, now all three of these products are a polyether, is that correct?
That's right.
What's a polyether in layman's terms?
Polyether is basically the resin backbone, the thing that gives it strength, and it's catalyzed in a way that makes it very strong, right, and maintains some excellent properties. All-weather application, remains flexible in all temperatures. Right. Excellent adhesion. Right. To a wide variety of materials, much more so than you have with conventional products such as polyurethane or silicone.
Right, standard construction adhesives.
Yep.
Right. So now I've used a lot of this material, and when the SIP school does classes, we teach installers. One of the most important things we're dealing with in SIPs is we need air sealant. Well, your air seal can't be durable over the life of the structure if the structure is moving and the sealant has dried out, cracked, and now you have a way for air to move with moisture into the assembly. Of course, we don't want that to happen, correct? So having used a lot of the joint sealant, what I love about this material is it doesn't matter how long it's been applied, it's still pliable. And its elongation is up to, what, 1,200%? Is that correct?
1,200%, yeah, which means it's going to stretch that much before it fails.
Right. Right. So if you put a continuous bead, as any good SIP installer would know, that continuous bead is going to seal the joint and prevent air from moving through. Now, correct me if I'm wrong, this material is a very low VOC, correct?
Yeah, very low VOC. There's no solvent in it.
None at all.
So what it's doing is drawing moisture from either the substrate it's applied to or the atmosphere, and that becomes the catalyst.
Gotcha. And
so there's a small amount of VOCs that are part of the, or a byproduct of the catalyzation process. Right. Very, very low.
Now, the other thing would be, which we're very interested in the SIP industry, of course, is permeability. Does the material allow moisture to move through it if it is applied in the joint such that trapped moisture can escape and dry out?
It can. Yeah, it has a unique characteristic where it acts as a sealant, so it's keeping air from moving through. Right. But if there is moisture present and it needs to move from a wetter point to a drier point, it will allow that moisture to move through.
So it has some permeability. So it's not zero permeability to allow the assemblies to dry out, which is a great thing. So in addition to the joint sealant, we have the other material, which is an adhesive sealant, which is a little less sealant, a little more adhesive. Is that fair to say?
Right. So this is a 1,200% elongation. This is 275%.
So it still has the elongation, meaning it still remains pliable, still moves with the structure, but gives us a lot more adhesive, right?
Yes.
Okay, so it might be able to do the job where minimizing mechanical fasteners or the ability to attach things, and you need that adhesive to hold something together, it's going to work for us.
Yeah, many of our customers are just sending this product out with their SIP packages, and it's being used as a sealant between panels, as well as the subfloor adhesive and other applications that need bonding.
Right. Now, so if you want the granddaddy of bonding, you go to the Fast Cure material, which is head and shoulders in terms of adhesion above the other two products, correct?
Yeah, we really brought this in as more of an assembly, a panel assembly type product to be used with materials that are difficult to bond to, but where you need to have things set up quickly. You don't have a long time to put clamps on and take clamps off.
And you say set up with different materials. So this material, as I understand it, will also bond to stone, to ABS, different types of plastics, metals.
Yep. Magnesium oxide.
Right. Another product obviously used in the SIP industry, as well as concrete skins, anything of that. So it gives you that bond as well as that sealant.
Yep.
So a whole family of products brought to you by SIPSEAL. Jonathan, you've done it again. Again, these products will work phenomenally when you're in the SIP industry or the construction industry for a whole line of both sealants and adhesives. Way to go. Well done.
Thank you.